Rex Tillerson's two top staff members and his State Department deputy are following him out the door this morning. The fired Secretary of State says President Trump never spoke to him before revealing his decision on Twitter. Major Garrett is at the White House, where another high-level shuffle may be coming. Major, good morning.
Good morning. The firing of Rex Tillerson has deepened the sense of anxiety about who is next to go in the Trump administration. Inside the White House, speculation persists that National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster's days are numbered, with John Bolton possibly waiting in the wings. Congressional sources say Housing Secretary Ben Carson and Veterans Secretary David Shulkin are both in serious jeopardy. President Trump said yesterday he is, quote, very close to having the cabinet and other things that he wants.
With Mike Pompeo, we have a very similar thought process. I think it's going to go very well.
President Trump believes Mike Pompeo will be more in line with his foreign policy agenda than outgoing Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, who clashed with the president over two big nuclear issues: the deal with Iran and possible talks with North Korea.
When you look at the Iran deal, I think it's terrible. I guess he thought it was okay. I wanted to either break it or do something, and he felt a little bit differently.
As a former Tea Party congressman, Pompeo advocated for rolling back the Iran deal.
I think the science needs to continue to develop.
A climate change skeptic, Pompeo previously criticized the Paris Climate Accord. Tillerson unsuccessfully lobbied Mr. Trump to honor the agreement.
I received a call today from the President of the United States at a little after noontime from Air Force One.
Yesterday, a visibly shaken Tillerson never mentioned the president by name, did not thank him, and took no questions. The Undersecretary at the State Department, Steve Goldstein, said Tillerson was, quote, unaware of the reason for his dismissal and had every intention of staying. The White House fired Goldstein after seeing the statement. In a private burst of anger last July, Tillerson reportedly called Mr. Trump a moron. The relationship, already rocky, never recovered. Mr. Trump's snap decision last week, agreeing to meet with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, froze out Tillerson.
I made that decision by myself. Rex wasn't, as you know, in this country.
About the Secretary of State to be, Pompeo, he learned early on the key to a solid working relationship with President Trump was constant visibility, so he took on the task of providing the president's daily intelligence briefing. Pompeo is also highly regarded by the Republican majority in the Senate, which should make his confirmation, Gayle, even in a midterm election, relatively smooth.
All right, Major Garrett, we will all be watching.
I tell you, watching those departures and firings in the White House and the cabinet looks like the March Massacre by President Trump.
I look at it as March Madness. There's a March Madness on the basketball court, and there seems to be a March Madness at the White House. And Donald Trump has always said he likes people to disagree.
He likes chaos, yeah.
That does not seem to be the
Only
case.
up to a point.
Only up to the point is right.